Shalom, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, and double honors to the elder apostles, elder bishops, and brothers on the Great Millstone. Salutations to the whole elect. This is your brother Rabbi Yamya here to share another lesson. And the title of this lesson is Demons Are Busy on These People. Now, for the next few days, I'll do lessons on demonic possession. And I want to do one where a brother had posted a video about this guy. He's trying to get a demon to remove from his house, right, using the false name of Jesus Christ. And the more he used that name, the more the demons had to act up and stuff. So, Lord willing, next I could do a lesson on that. But I found this article, and I wanted to put this out there right quick for the elect, So Lord willing, it be edifying onto the elect, brethren and sistren. Right now it's time to fear the Most High, man, because these demons are jumping on these people, and it have them busy with maliciousness, man. So you gotta walk circumspectly out there and walk in the spirit as much as possible, so the Most High covering could be upon you when you're out there in the streets, right? So here we go. Put a Fox 5 New York news article by Alex Meir, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Title of the article says, "Woman shoves 7-year-old on subway platform, threatens him with knife." Says, "Woman shoves boy at subway station, threatens him with knife. Police are searching for the woman who shoved a 7-year-old boy at the subway station in Queens before threatening him and his mother with a knife." The brief: police are searching for a suspect who shoved a 7-year-old boy and threatened him and his mother with a knife at a Queens subway station. The incident occurred on February 23rd at the 21st Street Queensbridge station, where the attacker pushed the boy and later fled. I notice a lot of this is going on, especially in New York, where you would have people that are waiting for the train are being pushed on the tracks while the train is coming. We are living in some heavy evil times, man. And not only that, you could be waiting for a bus with a group of people and some demon behind you push you in front of the bus at the stop, and the bus runs over you, man. So yeah, we are living in some very, very demonic times. So walk circumspectly. It says, police are searching for a person who shoved a young boy at the Queen subway station after threatening the child and his mother with a knife. What we know. It says, police said the incident unfolded around 12:40 p.m. broad daylight on Sunday, February 23rd, on the F train platform at the 21st Street Queensbridge subway station in Long Island City. And this is the woman, picture the woman here that did it. Might look like a normal person, According to investigators, the attacker approached a 7-year-old boy and his 37-year-old mother and pushed the boy to the ground. When confronted by the boy's mom, she shoved the boy again in the face before brandishing a knife and running away. What we don't know, it is unclear what led to the altercation and why police are releasing information on a suspect 1 month after the attack. The same thing is what these news media is sort of tell you is about the spiritual side of things. See what it says here. it is unclear what led to the altercation and why police are releasing the information. Right? Demonic possessions are real. Right? And this is something, especially in these last days, that people need to be aware of. You know, as sin and iniquity increase upon the earth, is gonna open the doors for these demons to enter people's lives that is not living right. The elect won't have this problem because they're gonna have the Torah, that mark of exemption, right? Upon them. So they ain't gonna be behaving like this, right? They're gonna have a clean spirit on them. But these people, they have unclean spirits on them, and then they do wickedly throughout the day, leaving themselves open, right, for various evil spirits to come on them and to act through them. And this is the Crime Stoppers hotline, and that brings us to the end of the article. But I want to read this portion of scripture in the book of Mark, chapter 5, verse 1 to 13. And this is the account where Yahweh Shai came onto the guy with multiple spirits on him. Right? And notice the woman, she had the strength to push the young man twice, and when confronted by the mother, she pulled a knife and she was able to run away. Now that woman, she don't look like no teen or woman in her early 20s. You understand? So these spirits that are on these people, these demons are on these people, it give them the strength to do wickedness and flee, man. So this is the account here with Yahushua. It says the Gerasene demoniac. Right? It says, and they came over onto the other side of the sea into the country of the Gadarenes. And when he was come out of the ship, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit, who had his dwelling among the tombs, and no man could bind him, no, not with chains, right? So he was strong because of them spirits that was on him, because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains, right, shackles, and that the chains had been plucked asunder by him. It was broken, and the fetters broken into pieces, neither could any man tame him. Right? That's like sometimes you will see Jake Jake would be smoking weed and stuff. And when Jake get hit with the police, it'd be like four of them, you know what I mean, trying to handle him. And he be giving them a hard way to go because of these the one he's hired because of these spirits and stuff on him. So we are living in some wild times, man. It says, verse 5, and always night and day he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself with stones. And when he saw Yahushua afar off, he ran and worshipped him, and cried with a loud voice, and said, what have I to do with thee, Yahushua, thou Son of the Most High God, Yahweh? I adjure thee by the Most High, that thou torment me not. Right, so he was pleading, For he said unto him, come out of the man, thou unclean spirit. So you see, Yahushua knew that he had an unclean spirit on him. And same with the woman that pushed the boy twice, right, and then brandished a knife when the mother checked the attacker. All right, these people got unclean spirits on them. And he said, verse 9, and he asked him, what is thy name? And he answered, saying, my name is Legion, for we are many, right? Many inside the man, many demons. And he besought him much that he would not send them away out of the country. Now there was there nigh unto the mountains a great herd of swine feeding. And all the devils besought him, saying, Send us. So you see, devils, right? Evil spirits. So these people got devils on them, demons on them. And all the devils besought him, saying, Send us into the swine that we may enter into them. And forthwith Yahushua gave them leave, right? Permission. And the unclean spirits went out and entered into the swine, and the swine ran violently down a steep place into the sea. There were about 2,000 and were choked in the water. You understand? So Yahushua removed the unclean spirit from the guy. And brothers have power in these last days to extract, these demons from men. And Most High is going to give them even more power as things really get ramped up in these last days. But going back to the article, be circumspect out there, man, because people, they got spirits on them. 1 minute, they might be nice to you, they'll say hi to you, and then next minute when you look at them, their countenance change. A lot of times it's because they have these spirits on them, on them, So be careful out there, man. You are Kim and you are Quat. Because these demons are busy on these people. So until the next one, Shalom.